Hi, everybody. I'm Colleen Frangos, Rocket IT's Community Relationship Coordinator, and welcome to another great conversation on Thrive Gwinnett. So, as everyone may know by now, the little video series that I am doing with Rocket IT is very community focused. With this opportunity, I get to do what I do best, and that's talk. But really intentionally, I'm really trying to talk with really awesome people in our community who are making positive impacts in their role in their organization. I think 2020 has provided so many opportunities and also challenges. So I really want to take that positive spin and share some exciting things that are going on. And today is no different. I am very lucky today to be joined by Melissa Meeker. So, Melissa, thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
Awesome. So, Melissa is the CEO and I want to say life force behind the Water Tower. The Water Tower, I feel like, is still pretty new to the Gwinnett community. And funny thing is, I've been told by multiple people, I was actually in attendance at the y'all's first annual golf tournament, the Watering
Yeah.
Hole, which was awesome. And several people were like, "Oh, Gwinnett is so lucky to have Melissa." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I'm not nervous to talk to you, Melissa, but I mean, there are some people
I don't
who
know
are
about that. I
excited.
think
Excited.
I'm lucky to have landed in such a fantastic community for sure.
Yeah, well, I think so too. I think so too. And I mean, you've got a breadth of experience as it relates to, and I'm kind of looking back at your bio here, so forgive me if I butcher it, but 25 years, okay, experience in water resources management with an emphasis on alternative water supply development and research, workforce development, and public relations. So you are the face for sure. But I know there's a lot in the works. And I also think a lot of people don't necessarily know what the Water Tower is all about. So I want to turn it over to you. So I'll be quiet. You tell us the who, the what, the why. I'd love to hear more.
Okay, sounds great. Yeah, so the Water Tower is relatively new. The organization itself has only been around for a little over a year. We are partnering with the county to develop a water innovation campus adjacent to the F. Wayne Hill Water Resources Center and the Environmental Heritage Center. So you know that beautiful land that's in there. It's undeveloped right now, but a perfect location surrounded by very innovative and community-friendly facilities that are part of tours and all kinds of stuff already, educational efforts.
True.
We want to build upon that theme of innovation and theme of public engagement to create a campus focused solely on water, wastewater, water-related interests, and driving innovation. So for
I love
me,
that.
really about applied research. We depend on Lake Lanier for our drinking water source, as does a lot of Metro Atlanta.
Yes.
And it's so critical. I mean, water drives everything we do. It drives our economy, it drives our production, it drives our quality of life. I mean, you mentioned the golf tournament. We had the golf tournament up on the lake. Such a beautiful amenity for this community. And again, so critical to our very existence in terms of it's also where we discharge our treated wastewater. So it's that importance of that system that has driven Gwinnett to be so progressive and advanced in their treatment of their water resources. And it's that reputation that we really want to build upon. So they have the latest and the greatest technologies there. And we want to use that space as additional, I guess, opportunity to develop even stronger and more proactive and innovative technologies. So opening up space so that people can come and they can demonstrate their technologies, they can test new technologies, using those different water quality flows that we have access to. Having a space where the public can come and learn about the value of water and understand why it's so critical to everything we do. having a space that really focuses on workforce development.
Mm-hmm.
Water industry is such a fantastic space to work in. And we really have everything from GED to PhD. So when you layer on top of that, that more than 50% of our workforce is at retirement age, such an incredible opportunity for up and comers in our community, for people to contribute back to their communities by providing safe drinking water and protecting the environment in these great careers.
Yeah.
Anywhere along your spectrum. The jobs are fantastic, great benefits. So just a lot of opportunity. So really focusing on workforce development, training people as they learn in a safe and controlled site before they get out into our neighborhoods and start, digging up pipes and replacing pipes.
Yeah, we don't need that trouble.
The whole workforce development piece is a critical component. The cool thing is, if you're an entrepreneur and you're developing a new technology, you're going to have access to all those people coming to the site for training. So it's like an instant customer base, if you will, and that exposure and discussion can take place so that sales and vendors can reach people that, would take them a lot of time and effort to go out and visit all those utilities. So really exciting, just really exciting stuff.
Wow. I love it. I love it. Well, I also think it's super exciting, and I'm sure you're rearing to go here, but the campus, you guys broke ground, correct?
We did. We did.
So,
actually just last week. So
well, there you go. There you go. So let's talk a little bit about that. I mean, that's got to be, a lot, but very exciting.
Yeah. So we're moving forward with phase 1.
Okay.
Which is the headquarter building for the nonprofit. Also include laboratories. So we have an analytical lab, a microbiology lab, and an experimental lab. So that, again, people doing experiments or doing research can use those lab facilities. We're going to have a co-working space. So a space where people who are just starting out in the water industry can come and network, can collaborate with other experts in the field.
Yeah. Some
conference room space. So people hopefully will host water conferences from around the world. So not huge ones, but nice size and a really cool environment. And then the other part of phase 1 is the field training center. So really getting the equipment operator, that exposure to smart technologies, Mueller's fire hydrant that's smart and actually, purges itself based on what's going on inside the fire hydrant. Just incredible technologies that we'll be able to demonstrate and show there on the site.
Wow. That's very cool. That's very cool. Well, I also think we should talk a little in our short time today about what are the different ways that our community here in Gwinnett and maybe even surrounding areas, how can we get involved with the water tower? What are ways to plug in?
Well, as you mentioned, we're in construction now. So we have about a year and several months before the facilities will be open, but a great place to come and see the different jobs that are available, see the different types of work that we do. So it'll be definitely open to the public. Part of, mentioned that whole campus that'll be open to the public with trails and all kinds of things. We're going to host events there. We do different networking and book, STEM related book club stuff now. So we're starting programming. Check out the website. There's some cool stuff going on. And, internships. Want to look at a good, resilient career, check us out. That's
fantastic.
So everyone in the community, see how we can partner to push this forward.
Well, and hopefully next year you guys are going to have another golf tournament.
Absolutely.
So 2nd annual, it's going to be good.
Yes.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I'll make sure that we share the website so that way everybody can go check you guys out, follow y'all on LinkedIn. I think a lot of great things happening, and it's wise to stay in the know. So I appreciate it. Well, Melissa, thank you.
No water, no life. So you gotta.
It's perspective.
Yes.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Well, Melissa, seriously, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today on this Friday afternoon. I really appreciate it.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. And everybody, thank you for tuning in despite my dressed down appearance today. Don't judge me. Glad we were here. It was fun. And stay tuned for another great episode of Thrive Gwinnett. In the meantime, check out the water tower. Thanks, everybody.